morning, everybody. Today I will teach you grammar portion. Now we just want to know that what is grammar. We just know why we use grammar and where we use grammar. Listen, when we start to learn grammar portion of English and any language, that time we just have two questions. First, where we use grammar and why we use grammar. So, what is the answer of first? Where we use grammar? Do you know anyone? Where we use grammar? Grammar will be used in any language. Understand? So, where we use grammar? In any language. What is the answer of this question? Where we use grammar? Grammar will be used in any language. Just like Hindi, English, Math, Urdu, etc. etc. Okay. If any language you would want to learn, that time we must learn grammar. Okay. And why we use grammar? Second question is that why we use grammar in any language? First question we just get out the answer. Where we use grammar? Grammar will be used in any language. What's the answer of this? In any language. Now second, why we use grammar? Grammar will be used to decorate our language. Why we use grammar? To decorate our language. If someone said to you, do you know, if anybody told you that on 15 August and 26 Jan, would you want to give a speech on this day? That time you must prepare some notes and ideas. Why? Because you want to decorate your language, right? So we just use the grammar to decorate our language. Understood? Okay. Now, do you know how many parts of language? How many parts of grammar? Grammar has three parts. How many parts of grammar? Grammar have three parts. First, what is first part? Parts of speech. What is second part? Second part is composition. And what is third part? Third part is transformation. इस चीज को आपको ये चीज आपको किसी भी ग्रामर बुक या किसी भी बुक में नहीं मिलेगी. इट विल बी नॉट फाइंड इन एनी बुक्स एंड गाइड्स एक्सेट्रा. I just want to know that if you start the read grammar portion, that time for easiest to learn this grammar portion, we just have three parts. I just divide it in three parts. Okay. First part is parts of speech. And what is the second part? Composition. And what is the third part? Transformation. It means grammar will be divided in three parts. Clear? First part, parts of speech. It is a very important part of grammar. Without this part, grammar you can't touch, you can't learn, you can't prepare any sentence without this part. Clear? If you want to make any sentences, if you want to speak something, that time you must use parts of speech. Okay? And what is the second part? Second part is composition. What's the meaning of composition? Composition means when you go to senior classes in just like 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, you have some important question and very lengthy numbers question that have in composition part. Means, can you guess which part will come in this composition part? Just later. Okay, I just want to express that. What's the meaning of composition? Composition means compose something about any topic by you. Clear? If you compose something, that part will become in composition. And these chapters, I just write down this chapter, just letter, paragraph, email, etc. These parts are in composition. Means if any subject will be given to you and something composed by you on that topic, clear, that will become a composition part. and this part will come in grammar. Clear? And what is the third part? Third part is transformation. Do you know what's the meaning of transformation? Transformation means transfer. Clear? Transformation means transfer. If you want to some sentence in change something other sentence, that called transfer. And which topics will come in this chapter in grammar portion? Just like tense, right? Models and narrations. Clear? Etc. Just like this. Voices means active to passive and passive to active. These all are come in transformation part. Clear? Now we just come to very important part. We just come to very important part of grammar, parts of speech. This concept are clear? Now I just come to parts of speech, which is very important part of grammar. Without this part, we can't learn and we can't make any sentence. We can't make any composition and any transformation without this. Clear? These two factors are clear. Now we just come to first topic, parts of speech. It is very important thing. Do you know what's the meaning of parts of speech? स्पीच स्पीच मीन्स क्या होता है बोलना ओके अगर हम इसको डिवाइड करें तो इसका मीनिंग क्या निकलेगा बोलने के भाग क्लियर व्हाट्स द मीनिंग ऑफ पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच मीन्स बोलने के भाग इफ यू स्टार्ट टू लर्न एनीथिंग दैट टाइम वी मस्ट कंप्लीट अवर कंसेप्ट अबाउट द चैप्टर्स नेम अगर आपको चैप्टर का नाम ही पता नहीं होगा तो चैप्टर को समझेंगे कैसे आप सो आई जस्ट क्लियर दिस कंसेप्ट पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच अब बोलने के भाग क्या होता है व्हाट्स द मीनिंग ऑफ बोलने के भाग एंड व्हाट इज द नीड ऑफ ग्रामर पोर्शन ऑफ दिस डू यू नो हाउ मेनी पार्ट्स इन पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच from 6 to 8 and 9 10 each and every classes describe these parts of speech it has 8 parts how many parts it has 8 parts means okay we just come to know parts of speech how many parts of speech it has 8 parts how many parts of speech 8 parts do you know which are these I just explain this first noun what is the first name noun it is the part of speech without it grammar will be no complete clear you can't make any sentence without this part clear second is pronoun okay I just want to know that do you know what's the meaning of noun can you give any definition in one word what is the meaning of noun everybody says that noun is the name of the person place things and animals no I want to now in one word noun is what is the noun is name now anybody one asks to you that what is name which name that time we say that person place things and animals means if anybody wants to know in one word that what is noun that time you must mean noun is a name what is noun is a name of which person place things and animal clear now we come to second part of speech what is this pronoun now what's the meaning of pronoun pronoun means replace word of noun clear it is the same definition of noun we just come to third topic that is verb now do you know what is the definition of verb in one word we can say its name is replace word of noun right and verb in one word action word now you can say that what is verb is a action word means just like play run eat these words are called verb okay in in this verb, you can say that it has motion. Means in action words, motion will be better, right? So it's called verb. Now, fourth topic of parts of speech. What is that? Adverb. Do you understand? What's the meaning of adverb? Means it also expand itself. Add plus verb. Means what's the meaning of this? मीन्स इसमें वर्ब की क्वालिटी को और कुछ ऐड करें, दैट कॉल एडवर्ब. मीन्स ये जो डेफिनेशन है इसकी एक्शन वर्ब. अब एक्शन किस तरह से हो रहा है इस चीज को ऐड कर दे और क्वालिटी बता दे, वह चीज क्या कहलाती है? एडवर्ब. मीन्स वर्ब में और समथिंग कुछ ऐड करना. क्लियर? जैसे रमेश रन, फॉर एग्जाम्पल रमेश, ओके प्ले लगा देती हूँ, प्लेस क्रिकेट. क्लियर? जैसे रमेश क्रिकेट खेलता है. नाउ वेयर इज द वर्ब इन दिस सेंटेंस? दिस. ओके, मीन्स मोशन हो रहा है ना इस शब्द में, इसलिए वर्ब ये है. लेकिन अगर हम इसका एडवर्ब बनाएंगे तो क्या करेंगे? रमेश plays cricket very nicely. Clear? So play is a verb, okay, and very nicely is adverb. Means this word show the quality of plays. Understood? Means आप रमेश खेल रहा है, कैसा खेल रहा है? बहुत अच्छा सा खेल रहा है. सो इट्स कॉल्ड एडवर्ब.